We just studied the Sutram 2.3.34, which says Durantikarthaihi Shashthyanyatarasyaam. Let us now take the next Sutram in the Ashtadhyayi order. This Sutram says Durantikarthebhyo Dvitiyacha. This one is 2.3.35. These two rules can be confusing because they occur back to back in the Ashtadhyayi and they sound similar, but there is a very important difference here. 2.3.34 says Durantikarthaihi. Hence 2.3.34 prescribes a case affix following a pratipadikam which co-occurs or is in conjunction with a word having the sense of either far or near. Now in comparison to that, 2.3.35 says Durantikarthebhyaha. So 2.3.35 is prescribing a case affix following a pratipadikam having the sense of either far or near. So 2.3.34 and 2.3.35 require that there be a pratipadikam having the sense, having the meaning of far or near. The critical difference here is that 2.3.34 prescribes a case affix following a pratipadikam that connects with this word having the sense of far or near, while 2.3.35 prescribes a case affix following that pratipadikam itself, which has a sense of far or near. So please keep this distinction in mind. And if you look at the way in which these rules have been phrased, in 2.3.34 Panini says Durantikarthaihi can supply yoge. Yoge means in connection with a word having the sense of far or near. While in 2.3.35 Panini says Durantikarthebhyaha. So following a pratipadikam which has the sense of far or near. So 2.3.34 is talking about the connecting word, while 2.3.35 is talking about the pratipadikam itself, which has a sense of far or near. Okay, the Vritti of 2.3.35 says Ebhyo Dvitiyasya Chat Panchami Tritiye. Ebhyaha Dvitiyasyat Chat Panchami Tritiye, which means that following a pratipadikam which has a sense of a meaning of either far or near, a second case affix or a third case affix ta or a fifth case affix nyasi is used. A note here says that pratipadikaartha matre vidhrayam. Pratipadikaartha matre vidhi ayam. So the case affix prescribed by this sutram denotes only the meaning of the pratipadikam, the nominal stem. Now recall that as per the Sutram 2.3.46, Pratipadikaartha linga parimana vachana matre prathama, which we have studied, a first case affix should be used to denote only the meaning of the pratipadikam. But now this Sutram 2.3.35 comes and says if that pratipadikam has the sense or meaning of either far or near, then either a second case affix or a third case affix or a fifth case affix must be used. The example here is Gramasya Duram Durad Durena Va. So we can say Gramasya Duram, Gramasya Durat, or Gramasya Durena. All three are possible. All three mean the same thing, far from the village. Now remember that as per the prior Sutram 2.3.34, we could also say Gramad Duram, Gramad Durat, or Gramad Durena, because that prior Sutram 2.3.34 says that the pratipadikam grama, which is connecting with a word which means far, may take the sixth case affix or the fifth case affix. As we mentioned in the beginning, the prior Sutram 2.3.34 talks about which vibhakti grama may take, while this Sutram 2.3.35 talks about which case affix dura may take. So the main point here is talking about the three case affixes which may optionally be taken by dura. So we have duram, durat, durena. Similar to what we saw in the prior Sutram, in this Sutram also we don't have to have the exact word dura We could also have a synonym of dura. Say gramasya viprakrishtam, viprakrishtat, viprakristena va. Viprakrishta also means far away. Similarly, gramasya antikam, antikat, antikena va, close to the village, in the vicinity of the village. Here also we could say gramat as per the prior sutram 2.3.34. And we could also have a synonym of antika. So we could say gramasya nikatam, nikatat, nikatena va. Now one final note here is that the anuvritti of asattva vachanasya comes down from the sutram 2.3.33 into this sutram 2.3.35. The Siddhanta Kaumudi says asattva vachanasyetyanuvritter neha asattva vachanasya iti anuvrittehe na iha. Because the anuvritti of asattva vachanasya is coming down into this sutram 2.3.35, we cannot use 2.3.35 in the following example. Duraha panthaha, a distant road. Here duraha is qualifying panthaha, which is a physical thing. Sattva means a physical thing or object. In this case, it is the road, and dura is an adjective for the road. The Tattvabodhini commentary says, Sattva vachanam iha sattva visheshakatvam, which means that if the pratipadikam having the sense of either far or near is an adjective to a physical thing, then this sutram does not apply. The adjective, of course, has to be declined to match the declension of that which it is qualifying. So basically, when we have an adjective, we cannot invoke 2.3.35. This also explains why the case affix prescribed by 2.3.35 is always singular, either or ta or nyasi, because 2.3.35 only applies when the pratipadikam is used like an adverb, not as an adjective. So when we say far from the village, there is only one far. We cannot say fars from the village when far is an adverb. But if it's an adjective to something, then there can be many things far from the village. In that case, of course, it can take any gender or number. So please remember that 2.3.35 only applies in adverbial usages and hence only prescribes a singular affix.